I came up with a YouTube strategy that I thought would work great for this channel and ended up failing. So in this video, we're gonna go through what I was thinking was gonna work and what actually happened. And also we're gonna dig into some analytics. We'll get into my backend and I'll kind of show you how you want to position your YouTube channel so that you don't go down this rabbit hole that I went down and end up hurting your growth. All right, guys, let's get into it. My channel has changed over the years. For a lot of you who are new, there's a lot of new subscribers here. My channel evolved from a travel vlog channel, and then it turned into kind of a review tutorial channel. And then I tried to take it in some different directions, and ultimately that didn't really work. So what I want to go through is kind of my thoughts around strategy. And hopefully through this failed kind of approach that I went after, you'll have some ideas for your channel that's gonna help you find success. Now, I did another video recently all about creating multiple YouTube channels. And I highly suggest checking out that video after you're done here because it goes through some more of these concepts in a different way and talks about why you might wanna have 2, 3, 4 YouTube channels. Don't do 4 YouTube channels, but I'm just saying there's reasons why you would split off your content. So originally my strategy was this. I was gonna create like a short film, something that was story driven, something like a documentary or a vlog, and then I would create tutorials and reviews around that video. So I tried this out with my Orizaba video that was a couple years ago. I climbed the highest peak in Mexico. It's like the Everest of Mexico, but nowhere near as high as Everest and not as technical. But that's besides the point. And from that video, I made a bunch of different content around that story. I did reviews around the cameras I was using at that time. I was using the Rilo 360, that was kind of my introduction to the 360 world, using it in a adventure story format. And then I was using the Mavic Air, and I did some tutorials around that Mavic Air that really blew up. All the footage I used for those tutorials and reviews was pulled from that short film. So instead of just going out and doing a review like walking around the hillside here, I took the footage from a short film and then centered everything around that short film. And my idea was basically take that model and duplicate it. So create another short film and then build a series of videos that you guys would be interested around that short film. And since the Orizaba video, I've tried that a few times. So I got asked by Royal Caribbean to go on one of their cruises. I did a whole series of videos. Some of them were kind of story vlog style, and then I did some tutorials mixed in. And then more recently, I climbed a mountain up in Canada and I did something around the Nikon Z6 in this format. And in December, I went to Thailand and did a whole VR 180 series with the same kind of idea. I was gonna make the main documentary film and it was in VR 180, and then I was gonna create all these other videos around it. Now, in theory, it makes sense. Create a project that is not just a tutorial review, something that is real world, a story-driven piece. The issue is, when those pieces go on my channel, it starts to fracture my audience. And the reason is, those short films are not necessarily catered for the audience that I have coming from my reviews and my tutorials. A lot of you here are here to learn about how to be a creator and how to find success on the platform. You don't necessarily care about a video that I did about this guy brewing beer down in Ecuador. Now that film was a cool little film that I did in the past, and I thought it came out pretty good for, meeting a guy just randomly and shooting a film the next day. However, beyond my core audience, I know who you guys are here on every video. Beyond you guys, there is a whole group of people who come for the education, tutorials, reviews. They don't want all these extraneous videos that I was making that are more story driven or more like vlog style. And so what happens is when I put out one of those videos, it doesn't do as well. And yes, I'm gonna make these tutorials and reviews and I'm gonna point back to that main video, but it doesn't necessarily mean that people will go there and watch. And more concerning than subscribers not watching is the fact that the YouTube algorithm is gonna treat those videos differently, and the search algorithms are gonna treat those videos differently than my main videos that I create on this channel. So let's dig into this Royal Caribbean video. Let's just dive into my analytics. So the first video that I did when I went on the Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas was just a vlog about going on this cruise ship. And this video has over 140,000 views. So it did really well for being a vlog about going on a cruise ship. But the issue is that the people that are watching this video are not the viewers who watch my channel. They're interested in this ship, the Symphony of the Seas, and this was the inaugural trip. So people are interested in seeing what the cruise ship is all about. So let's dig into my analytics here, and we'll do since lifetime. So I have 140,000 views, But more importantly, I want to look at this subscribers, 775 subscribers. So that's people who are coming to this video to find a video about the Symphony of the Seas and see an experience. That's what I created out of this video. And then people subscribed. It's great. Getting some subscribers, we all want subscribers, but we honestly don't want subscribers who aren't gonna watch the majority of our content. So if they're coming to watch a video about a ship and they wanna see more about cruise ships, obviously their interests are in cruise ships. Now my channel is more about helping creators and teaching filmmaking and camera reviews. So now when I post a review or a tutorial after this video, all of those subscribers that came for the cruise ship aren't gonna watch the next video. And some of them might unsubscribe, which is fine, but the ones that don't will end up causing issues down the road, because the more of these subscribers that I get that aren't interested in the majority of my content just basically become dead subscribers. In the grand scheme of things, if I do this over and over and over, essentially it's gonna hurt my channel and stunt the growth. So let's dig into reach, and then I just wanna show you traffic source based on YouTube search. So here's all the search terms that people are finding this video off of. Symphony of the Seas, Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas, Symphony of the Seas launch, Royal Caribbean, Symphony of the Seas vlog, Symphony of the Seas cruise ship. All of these search terms, which are all about the Symphony of the Seas, not one of them is about filmmaking, not one of them is about being a creator, not one of them is about YouTube education. So what does that tell you? I'm getting a ton of traffic for something that is driving the wrong audience to my channel. So even if this video is doing super well and it's bringing in a ton of watch time and average view duration and bringing in subscribers, ultimately a video like that could impact your channel and really hurt you. So this is why I'm always stressing audience first. Like, who is the person on the other side of the camera? What are they interested in watching from you? And then start crafting your content around that. So if I was doing a cruise ship channel, that video would have been huge for me. But being a filmmaking creator channel, that video ultimately has been hurting me. And I see those people that comment down my videos that complain that I have low view count at the time of launch. And part of that is I have a lot of these subscribers who have come in, and when YouTube sends out videos to your subscribers, it doesn't send it out to all of your subscribers. It sends it out to a group. And how that group responds then dictates how the algorithm's gonna send it out to more people. So if you are someone who really likes the videos on this channel and you like all the uploads that I put out, then you gotta make sure that you have your notifications turned on, because when it turns it on, you're not letting YouTube decide if it's gonna send you a notification. You're just telling YouTube, I want to get these notifications. So ultimately, trying to do these vlogs and mini documentaries paired with the reviews and tutorials was not a good strategy to go after. What I decided to do was to start a second channel that is all story-driven content. And I can do this same style of create a story-driven piece and then build out my reviews and tutorials around that. However, instead of having it all on one channel, split the two channels, because they're gonna have two different audiences. And yes, there's a portion of you who wanna see both of those videos, but the majority of people here do not necessarily want to see the vlogs, short films, all of that. And I completely understand that, and I have no issue if you don't want to watch my story-driven pieces. That's why I decided to split my channel into two. So now I have my story-driven channel, which is gonna be vlogs, stories. I have all these ideas that I want to do, and now I can actually produce content and play around, and I don't really have to worry about the algorithm as much on that channel, because now I have a place where I can tell the stories that I want to create, and yeah, we'll see what happens with that channel. But more importantly, this channel can really focus in on what its main intention is, which is helping creators find success. And so I'm sure some of you are wondering, what am I gonna do with all these videos in the past, like this Royal Caribbean video or my Orizaba video or some of these other story-driven pieces? Well, what I'm doing now is I'm actually gonna go through my analytics, go look at which videos are driving the wrong type of subscribers and wrong type of audience, and then ultimately unlist those. Because if I have all those videos available to watch, yes, it's gonna bring more people to my channel, but it's bringing the wrong type of people to my channel. So I'd rather have YouTube pushing the content that's gonna get to the right audiences, rather than going back in my library and then pulling out these random videos that's gonna bring in ultimately the wrong audience. Or worse, send it to these new people that might be discovering my channel, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I don't wanna watch this, I'm not gonna subscribe, and then they turn the video off, then YouTube never suggests one of my videos again to them. So for those of you who have a channel going and you have this kind of battle going in your head, creating one style of content versus another, I want you to take a step back and really think through what it is that you want to do on your main channel. What is it that you want to achieve? And then you can start working backwards and think through, do I need to reel my content in, focus it a little bit more, and then I can really find success in that category. And then if you need to have a second channel, that might be the way to resolve this battle in your head where you have these conflicting ideas and you want to do more of a variety channel. And guys, if you want to dig into this topic a little bit more about creating multiple channels, like I said, I did another video all about this, and it goes through some ideas around why you should create multiple channels and some more information about the YouTube algorithm. All right, guys, I'll see you over there.